Greetings engineer and welcome to Factorio Mod Tips. In this episode we're checking out Secretas&Frozeta by Another Sack. Secretas&Frozeta adds a gas giant and its moon. The gas giant is not landable, but the moon is. Another Sack describe it like an ugly love child of Fulgora and Aquilo. Secretas&Frozeta gives you access to a new material, gold, which can be acquired either in space or from recycling spaceship scrap. Spaceship scrap is all over Frozeta as the debris from unworthy space platforms, or probably all the failed space exploration runs that has been started and never finished. Spaceship scrap can be processed in the brand new Steam recycler. It has a crafting speed of 1.3 and 5 module slots, and it runs on Steam. There are dedicated in and outputs on the sides of it, although I could not get them to chain together like I imagine should be possible. Spaceship scrap has an incredible yield of over 40 different products, one of them being normal scrap, which outputs its own mess of garbage. One of the outputs is gold ore, which can be smelted either in a furnace or foundry with a 4:1 ratio. Gold plates are required in all the tier 4 modules that is also introduced alongside of a new hyper inserter that does not freeze, carries over 20 items per swing and consumes 3 uranium fuel cells as well as 1 megawatt of power when in use. Gold is also used to make golden biter eggs, and at last the golden science pack is crafted from gold plate, solid fuel, arithmetic combinator, steam turbines and steam, and it's craftable in a foundry. Of the researchers acquired from visiting Frozeta, you can get gold plate productivity, worker robot cargo size up to 8, each rank increasing their carrying capacity by 1 item. Golden Science also unlocks transport belt capacity 3, giving you the final layer of your sushi belt, spaceship scrap recycling productivity, and finally science pack productivity, 1% extra science pack per science pack, which is an unlimited research. I have to say Frozeta was a nice change of pace and challenged me in new ways, especially as I did not realize there were huge asteroids on the way there, and I like the interplay between gathering resources in space and delivering them onto the ground, something I would have loved to see more of in this mod. Maybe the asteroids around Secretas is riddled with spaceship junk that drops from them and must be sent down to the surface to be processed, which means that you would need a ship to constantly fly between Secretas and Frozeta to keep the processing loop going. I absolutely love the idea of more interplay between space and the ground, especially that space platforms are suddenly the supplier of goods that the ground needs instead of just freighters moving cargo between planets. It would mean more options to design your spaceship around not only needing to produce ammo, but maybe also process the parts to be sent down and be a flying space factory. I really like Frozeta, although it caused me a great deal of pain trying to fit steam into the processing loop, and I was luckily helped by the heating towers imported from Keris to make the job of handling heat a lot easier. Thank you so much for tuning in, engineer. I really hope to catch you next time.